Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to week 4 of Candy Cane Fridays.
Yes.
We have a boatload of tips for you
my
today.
gosh.
A lot. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and Joe has some really fun stuff to show you.
Yes. Okay. So for Candy Cane Fridays, since this is all about wrapping, I thought I'd show you how to do a little candy cane to add on top of packages.
I love it.
Talk with it. Or you could make these for your children to give out to their classmates.
That's a good idea.
So you can usually get 12 candy canes for $1, like over at Walmart. What I did was I took a sheet of the graphic 45 paper, and the design is just Merry Christmas over and over and over. So I just cut that apart, and then I made the little tag. What I did was used a little bit of the glue on the green part, and I used this new Flower Soft. I don't know if you've seen it, but
it's really cool.
It's fun. It's a little different than flocking, and I just sprinkle it on and then press it in because it has so many surfaces, and then I just tap off the extra. And then I added a little stickles in and just tied it onto the candy cane.
Great idea.
Very cute.
So these are pretty fun to make. So Donna has a lot to share with us.
Yeah.
I love wrapping. This year I'm going to try and do a lot of green wrapping. Plus it's less expensive that way. And what I thought of doing was I go to Trader Joe's a lot, and this paper is really nice and thick.
Yeah.
And it's like buying craft paper. So I just ripped it open, took the handles off, and then cut the very bottom off. And then I wrinkled the whole thing up, and I used it to wrap these papers. And then you have a bunch of extra pieces left. And nobody's going to know until they open it. And even still, when they see it, it's kind of fun, because you're being green. And so I wrapped these presents. And I think it's a great idea to use regular ribbon instead of buying the stuff that you have to throw away. Why don't you use the ribbon that you got a bunch of in your scrapbook products, or in your scrapbook supplies, and then they can reuse it.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you how to do these flowers.
Flowers are cute.
Very cute.
I was just taught how to do these because, I'm the flower lady. But I was just taught how to do these with my, the die cuts that I have in my shop. And all it is 3 of the little small flowers. You cut a slit into one, you cut 1 petal out of another, and you cut 2 petals out of the third. And then you just put some adhesive.
They can buy these dies.
They can buy the die cut flowers from my from donnasalazar.com.
Okay.
Or if they have a store that has the AccuCut die, that's what I used, and it's it's got 2 flowers on it. I don't know what the number is, but so you just do the same thing for all 3 of these pieces. You just put a little bit of adhesive. And I love using this glue because it's so darn fast. This is what we love about Designer Dries Clear. It dries clear and it dries fast. Okay, so you do those 3 little cones. Then the 2 extra pieces that are left over, you just roll them. And put a little dab of glue here.
It's so clever.
So cute.
I really wish I could say I came up with this, but I so didn't. Someone showed me this. They were doing it out of, I think Tim Holtz did it out of grunge paper. No, somebody designed it for him, for his grunge paper. I mean, these would be really cool out of grunge paper, too.
Flower techniques like this go way back, the Japanese were doing origami and making gorgeous flowers.
Glue in.
I have never seen this one, though. This is so cute. Let me get a close-up of the flower.
And then for the middle one, you're going to snip a little bit off the bottom.
Okay.
And then for these others, you just do a dot and put this one in. And I like to smash it down a little bit. That's not the way I was shown, but, I have to smash. It's in my genes.
Cute.
And then the next one. And then the last one. And I may end up coming up with a project sheet on this, different ways that you can use these with making them with
Cute.
denim and, you know, a bunch of different stuff. So that's it. And then you can spray them or you can leave it. And then I added these little leaves. I finally have leaves for my paper flowers. And this is a die from Spellbinders, which is my new toy. And this is a flower that I made with the Spellbinders. And it's using this die, these two dies
Love
that I cut out. And there's just 2 of each to make this flower. And it ends up looking like a carnation.
I love it.
Okay, and then for the leaf, I just put a little dot of adhesive. And then I just fold it over, kind of like that, to give it a little bit of dimension.
Oh.
And then just tuck it in, just like that. Yay! So super easy. So I have die cut with this machine. I die cut these 2, these little swirly-doos. And then I ran them through the machine again a second time. And it gave it the embossed. I don't know if you can kind of see the lighting. I don't know if it shows how it's embossed. But you'll see it right now. Then you just flip it over. And then you add some color. And you're using that die before you even take the paper out.
As a stencil.
You use it as a stencil. Just like that.
That's what I love about
And then you just pop
Spellbinders.
this out. And it's magic. Look at how pretty.
Very nice.
And so I've added that to this tag. And I used Smooch, the new Smooch sprays on this tag, and then I used the just ink with the blender on this tag. And we'll show Smooch another time. That's another one of my new favorites. Okay, and my last thing, again, tags, because I really, really, really like tags. After I went to Ranger University, I have been just loving playing with tags. This is the tag I'm going to show, but I will have a project sheet on the website with all different techniques that I've learned from Ranger University. There'll probably be 10 to 15 tags on it, and all different techniques that you can do on the tags for your cards. Or not your cards, your presents.
Very fun.
So I'm going to show this one, and it's super duper easy. All you do is take the re-inker, or ink refresher, sorry, ink refresher, and you spray it all over your tag. And there is a I don't know what it is, I don't know what the chemical is that's in it, but it's not like spraying your tag with water.
I was going to say, what's the difference between that and water?
It has some, I'm sure that Leah could look at the chemicals and write out what the chemical formula would be.
I'm looking at it right now. It
But
doesn't list it. I need to look it up. Find
Yeah,
out.
it's got some kind of I don't know, maybe it's a solvent or something, but it has a different feel
See it
to
on
it.
there?
But like you can feel it. It has almost like a, I don't know how to explain it. It feels
A
different.
squeakier feel.
A
that what it is?
squeakier feel. Good one. And then you just take your Distress inks after you've wrinkled it up, and you're just going to go like this. And because that ink refresher is on there, it blends really nice to the center of the tag. And it makes it look kind of like, I don't know, like it's leather or suede or something like that.
Cool.
And then you just take your swirly stamp and your Fisker stamp press, which I love this stamp press, and position it over. And ta-da! Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
Okay, now, because this is our last video, you can click to the second video for Leah's tip and for our holiday montage, which you don't want to miss. We really got silly this time.
Turkey and some mistletoe will have